All right, guys, you probably noticed these in the background of a lot of my videos, and I've got two of them here in the shop, and I've had them for a few months now, finally getting around to getting them on video and demoing them and all that. So I've got this one here. This is a 100-ton machine, and it's definitely three-phase power. They both are. This one will, all of the specs and everything is right here. So if you wanna pause this, you can take a look at it. You know, so bar diameter 50 millimeters, so 2 inches. Channel thickness or channel diameter. But the punch on it is 30 millimeters, and the thickness is 20 millimeters. So basically 3/4 of an inch on this one is the thickness that you can punch. And you can see that it's got an angle iron shear right there. It's got a round bar and square there, and a plate shear down here. Of course, the hole punch right there, and we can get all kinds of tooling for that. It comes with a basic tooling package, and then the little nibbler on this end. And this is the tooling that it comes with, punch and die set. I'll show you a little bit more about that here. Got one of them laid out. So here's the other machine. This is the price on that one is $13,000 plus shipping. Shipping on that one's probably in the $1,500, $1,800 range, depending on where you are. For me, I'm in Texas. And then this is the 65-ton unit, and this will do 5/8 steel. It weighs a little less, and it's also a 3-phase 240 machine. As you can see, I just got it, temporarily wired up here and threw some fluid in it. I've got about, what do we got there? 25 gallons in there, and it's not full. It's not even close to full. It probably needs 40 or 50 gallons. The tank on it is at the bottom on both of them. So the complete bottom of it is the tank. So pretty straightforward iron worker. Been doing some punching on it, and we're gonna set up and demo that here shortly. This one has the same configuration with the angle iron, the channel round and square, and the plate shear down here. And let me show you the tag on this one, so you can see the various specs on it, for what it can do. So you see the thickness there on the punching is 16 millimeter or 5/8. Throat depth and things like that, stroke. This has to do with the continuous mode, and we're about to show you that in a minute. So we got manual or single stroke, and then continuous stroke mode. Real simple to operate. And what I did here was just, you got this work table with clamps that you can put on angles or, get production work set up on. And that continuous mode is for production work. So I scribed a few lines on that. We're just gonna put a series of holes. And these are laser cut. This is some brackets that I made that I'm not gonna end up using. So this is a 1/4 inch plate. But we'll do cut some different things and punch some different things on it and show you what it's all about. All right, so here's the basic punch and die set that it comes with. So, as far as Chinese made tooling goes, it looks pretty nice. The milling, grinding on it looks good. So that's 29 millimeter, so like 1.25 inches. 27 millimeter, 25 millimeter, so that's 1 inch right there. So 1.25 inches, 1.125, or 1 inch, 1.125 inches, 1.25 inches, all the way down to the small one here. And this is 11 millimeter. Okay, so around 3/8 for that. So 3/8 up to 1.25 inches. And of course, we have the lower dies in here as well that match up to each set. They're a match set. And we've got the quick change, or the collet system here for changing out the tooling. We'll demonstrate that. All right, so I've got the machine plugged in, and really all you have to do is start the pump. And you see we got the foot pedal. It does come with 2 foot pedals. One plugs in here and operates this part of the machine. The other one plugs in the back and operates the back part of the machine there. So let's get this going and line up our first hold position. And you see the foot pedal there. I'm just going to scoot it closer, give you a close-up shot of it. And I've scribed a center line for the center line of the hole, and you can see I'm just lining that up on my marks. So let me show you the continuous mode. If you flip this over from single mode to continuous mode, of course the move is just the manual, you know, it's only gonna go, you know, when you're pushing the pedal down. Single mode, once you get it started and down, it will retract on its own. The continuous mode will get the thing operational. Let me just pull this out and show you that. So once you hit the foot pedal, and forgive the flip-flops. All right. So we'll take it out of continuous mode. And so I'm going to put it back in continuous mode to set you up on the tripod and get the rest of those holes done in continuous mode and see if I can keep up with the pace of it. All right, I got you set up at the back of the machine, and I'm going to go ahead and lower this down so we don't get as much pull up. You want to have some looseness in there. And of course it comes with a light that you can see here. And we'll get this set up and magnetic. Put it wherever you want it. Get the All right, you saw the action there. There's the finished product. So we got some laser cut holes in there and punched holes. So let's go examine this a little closer. All right, so you can see what the holes look like there. Look like a normal punched looking hole. You can see some deformation. The laser cut holes, really clean looking. And backside, nice clean punched holes. And the edge of the plate, let's see. Let's put the square on it here and see what we get. You can see, it looks like it might be some gap in there. Tiny bit, put a feeler gauge on that, probably less than a 30-second gap, and that's a lot of holes in a small area, so normally you wouldn't be doing something like that. And you can see I started, when I put it in continuous mode, I was missing the mark a little bit. When I was in manual mode, those two I got, but the rest of them I was missing the mark. But you get the idea. They actually make a CNC in-feed table that has clamps on it, and you can program it to, move the sheet in and out and get, the holes, punched super quick. All right, I'm set up on the back part of the machine here, and I just use these as clamps to, we're just gonna nibble off that one corner right there with the nibbler. So let me hit the foot pedal and do that. Get a look at it. Yeah, probably didn't take enough off of it, but we'll take a look at it here in a second. lifetime deformation of that part. Obviously you wouldn't want to use it like that, but you can see, you know, kind of the idea of what can happen. Just some scraps I had laid. Grab some 3/4 inch round bar and give that a shot. All right, so we got some coming through the back right there. I think this is, I might have spoke wrong earlier. This will do in round bar. Let's look at it real quick. Bar diameter 45 millimeter. So maybe I didn't speak wrong. So 45 millimeter is a little under 2 inches, right? 25 millimeter is an inch, and it does look very loose in there. So yeah, I mean, it's very possible that it can do that. So let's see. Got the foot pedal here, and let's zoom out where you can get a better look at it. Just gonna pull it out a little bit. All right, typical sheared looking bar in there. We'll grab the other piece and look at it. Here it is. Yeah, not the best, but for rough cutting, you know, that would work. All right, we're demoing a new machine. Actually, I've had it for a while. 16 millimeter plate, also known as 5/8 of an inch for those American people. And I think the most important thing when you're working with a machine like this, 65 tons, it can push through that plate, is you want to be safe and make sure that you're protected and that you have good protection at all times. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this foot pedal kicked into place here so we can use it and get some holes punched in this bad boy. All right, there you go. Some 3/4 inch holes punched in 5/8 inch thick steel. Some old crusty steel, and this is the tooling package the machine comes with. And it's $9,900, basically $10,000. I can ship it out to you today. This one will do 3/4 inch. It's 100 ton, and it's 14,000 or 13,000 actually.